Okay, I am taking off my counselor's hat and I'm putting on my grandmother's hat and apron. So I'm going to give you the recipe and video on how to make snowball cookies. The recipe calls for 1 cup softened butter. Now when I say softened butter, I like to use sweet butter, and that would call for 2 bars of butter. I leave them at room temperature until they're soft. You'll also need 2 teaspoons of vanilla, good vanilla, 2 cups of all-purpose flour, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and 1 cup chopped pecans. And of course, you'll mix this up with powdered sugar and blend the butter. By the way, these pecans are from my backyard. I took these to Alvin where they have a little system going over there and a machine that shells them for you. So right here what you see is I already am blending the butter, powdered sugar, and shortly I will add the vanilla. Again, that's 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Now I'm using a hand mixer. You can use the larger mixer if you like. Funny, one time I was using a hand mixer and I actually burned the mixer, and so I had to go buy a new one. But here I am putting the 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and I'm going to add just a little extra vanilla just to give it a little bit more sweeter taste. Then I'll proceed to put the salt, just a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and blend that. Now I prepared a cup of pecans, and I've already chopped them up and put them in, blending them all together to make the batter. Batter better. Butter batter. So anyway, I am blending it all slowly. Here we have the mixture combined and ready to form our little dough balls. What size do I make the dough balls? Well, I like to say about a 1/2 inch in diameter. And what we'll do is get like that measurement and roll them into some little balls. I roll them on the palm of my hand. I've already sprayed that square pan. No, I'm sorry, I did not spray it. You don't need to spray it with oil, butter, or anything, because the butter is already in the mixture and they won't stick. So as you can see, I'm rolling and forming the little balls. And I end up making, with this particular recipe, I ended up with about 40 little cookies, and they expand in the oven. Not too much though. They'll expand a little bit, and then as we form those little balls, you can make them bigger or smaller. That's up to you. So here we are forming those little round balls. Okay, so I'm lining them up. I'm going to fill that square pan with all those cookies, as you can see, and then pop them in the oven. How long will I put them in the oven? Great question. 20 minutes. That's it. So set your oven for 20 minutes at 320 degrees. Pop them in the oven, and when they're done, we let them cool off for just a little bit. Then we'll roll them in the powdered sugar, cool them off again, and then roll them up in the powdered sugar one more time, and they're ready to go. Thank you from Grandma Coco.